Wokeness is not smartness. As a matter of fact, you need to drop out of the wokeness in society, right? It's a lot of crazy things that's happening like never before, right? And I mean, if you're in the course creation industry, you're a coach, you're a consultant, I mean, many times you hear people say things like, I want to I want to get a course, and then you tell them the amount and they're asking, can I get it for free? Like, what the actual fuck? And these same people are guys who they spent 4 years in college, 4 years in university to learn something that they might never need for the rest of their lives. And then when it is time for them to learn something that can actually make them money, real money, provide them real value that is usable, that is transferable, that is monetizable, and they're asking for it for free. You have to drop out of that madness of society. You really have to drop out of that madness. Like, literally drop out of that madness, because it's madness, really. Like, you go to school, you spend 4 years, you sit in your, again, I don't have anything against the university, right? I do not have anything against the university system, right? But how many things are actually being taught in university that is useful to help you make money, to help you generate wealth, or to even help you become wealthy? The school system, maybe you do not understand. Let me educate you a bit. The school system was not created to make you rich. They won't teach you skill. How many universities actually offer video editing as a skill? How many actually offer data analysis, like advanced data analysis? I mean, the university. I met someone who is a computer science student in university, and a graduate for that matter does not fucking know how to build a website. And she's a graduate. You do not know how to build it, because how many times do you actually walk into the lab, into the computer science lab, to actually use a laptop to work, to learn these things? And then you spend 4 years in that school, right? Learning something that has little or nothing to your life. And then when you are told to come and pay for coaching, to come and pay for mentorship, to pay for something that is going to give you real value, that is measurable, real value that you can see, that is tangible, you're asking for it for free. I think there's something really, really wrong somewhere, and you have to begin to measure yourself. I sold programs last year, right? And I have people come to my DM and I tell them the price, and they're like, it's too expensive, even though they yap. And I'm like, are you really serious? Or worst case, you even hear stuff like, can you give me access, and when I start making money, I'm going to pay from it? And I'm like, the same way you go to the university, right? And then you ask your vice chancellor to grant you admission, and then when you've gotten a job, you're going to pay your fees, right? These same guys will take student loan. But when it is time to go borrow resources, to go borrow money to actually purchase a course, like, they literally freeze. If you ever want to be successful in your life, you have to not be that kind of a person. You have to be the kind of a person who places a premium on self-education. Listen, the thing that is going to change your life many times is not taught in school. Let me tell you, the information that is going to change your life is not taught in school. There's something called the power of the mastermind. Napoleon Hill talked about it. He talked about privileged information, right? The thing that's going to change your life is privileged information. And privileged information is not taught in school. The school system does not teach privileged information. They teach general knowledge. It does not teach privileged information. And you want to become a millionaire with general information. It's not that way. What will make you rich, what will make you influential, what will make you prosperous in this life is not the information that is for everybody. The reason why the masses are the way they are, because they are functioning based upon the information that is available to everybody. And so they are where they are. But you want a different result. So what do? You look for privileged information. And privileged information can only be found in the hands of the privileged. Those that have been privileged in business, those that have been privileged in life, those that have been privileged, basically, these are the people you find privileged information from. And then you either pay for their experience with your money, or you pay with your time. It's as simple as that. There are no two ways about it. You either pay with your money or you pay with your time. Don't be among those who say it is too expensive, I can't afford it. You ask yourself, how can I afford it? The same people who say they don't have money for this, they don't have money for that, if you check, these same guys literally, especially the ladies, they would save up. I mean, they have different groups. They will save up to buy a wig. Like, you're literally buying wigs to put on a brain that is empty. Fuck you. Who are you deceiving, actually? You know, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. That's what really this is about. Don't be among those people who, when it is time for them to invest in themselves, they think everything that has to do with investing in themselves is expensive. Self-education is not a liability. It is an asset. As a matter of fact, is one of the, you can take away everything I have around me. Like, take away everything I have around me. I will build it from the fucking scratch again. Why? Because I understand the principles. I understand this. I understand how this thing works. And how did I get to understand this thing? Because I paid to learn. I paid to learn from people who are way ahead of me. You can take away everything from me. You can strip me of the clothes I'm wearing. You can strip me of every damn thing I have right now. But I'm gonna what? It's just a matter of time. I'm gonna reproduce every damn fucking thing. I'm gonna reproduce it. Why? Because I have invested in myself. If you invest in clothes don't speak. They don't have a voice. They cannot multiply themselves. Bags, wigs, they cannot multiply themselves. The thing that can multiply, the person that can multiply is you, bro. It's you, sis. That's the person that can multiply. That's the person, and that's the person you should be channeling your resources into. Don't be among those people who are trying to sound woke, like trying to sound woke for what? Drop out of society. That's what I'm saying, and become smart in your head. So if you found this valuable, click on the subscribe button. Follow me, LinkedIn, YouTube at he is J Michael. Click on the link to get more of this. I'll talk to you soon.